No, you would have thought that benches would be able to be sat upon. Oh, hi! For those of you that are joining from... okay, this was a dumb bit. I was going to do some kind of bit here, but it's fallen flat immediately. Yay, let's go. Welcome to part 13 of this damn Quartz randomizing slot random thingy. I probably could call it something different because I found that actual mod thing, but it doesn't change this bit. This bit doesn't change at all, which is kind of dumb, at least in terms of what you can and cannot equip, which apparently can random master quartz, so maybe not. Anyway, last time we got really unlucky on Crow, and we got mainly wind, as we can show here, although we can't see Crow. I'm gonna have to sort that out. Either I shall just... No, we'll move away from wind for a moment for this. As you can see here, we got nothing but wind and water, so yeah. Miriam, we also got nothing, we hardly got anything other than mirage and wind, so let's face it, I kind of got fucked over a little bit there, we'll decide. You didn't need to do me like that. But yeah, at least lube yourself up. Anyway, potential imagery aside, we have to determine... Oh, I forgot that I changed to the lives. Regardless, we got ourselves a load of watering to do. Thankfully for Crow, he can become the healer. Just straight up, he can be a healer. That was a watchshot, right? Yeah, it was. Okay, good. And wind, we also have quite a few things we can equip on the wind ones. So he'll have aerial, he'll have an evade too, and he'll also have leg breaker, I guess. And then water wise, we can also give him hydro cannon. Millium is in a similar boat. Really, like, this is fine, but we need a space quartz. We don't actually have many of those on hand, so we'll have to give us a Fortuna for now. Mirage, give her a crescent mirror, wind as well. Move 3 will do fine. Mirage, information quartz, and another wind. Mercuria. This is cursed, in my opinion. So we haven't opened up everyone's slots yet fully, so we can just hand a grandpa's over to Gaius. Some people certainly are not correctly got stuff going on. Thankfully, because we now have 2 Time Master Quartzes, Emma and Elliot both actually now have stuff to them. Although I'm not too sure on who I'm going to be using in the schoolhouse, other than, well, no, I probably will use Elliot. So anywho, for this chapter's 3 day, we get ourselves 4 bonding points, which means of course we've got more than 4 in Trista and the Academy that we can bond with on this specific moment of the day. There's quite a few people we can do that with. But for now, we are heading over to, we might as well just tab over to the Student Union building, as we have got to solve some mysteries to do with Fours itself. This means talking to Bally. The Research Society, aka just her and her alone. What are you? Anywho, we don't really need to know too much about that bit, but this bit is important to ask about all of them. You have to. The first mystery is the crying sculpture. Rests within the art room. There, draw near, it can see tear tracks running down its face. Ooh. That's so spooky. Ideally, you should go and ask around the art club. Second mystery is the haunted piano. Student walking by the music room heard someone playing the piano, but the room was empty. Go and talk to someone within the wind orchestra, specifically Hibel. For the third mystery, we've got the Forbidden Tome. Supposedly got some secrets to it. So, ideally we need to talk to Thomas about that. Fourth mystery is the hidden graves. It dates back 250 years ago. Hang on, that would be the Order of the Alliance. Hang on a second. That could be quite concerning, but nevertheless we will have to investigate, of course. And the person we gotta talk to is ideally a member of the Riding Club. Lambert is being specifically... Lambert would be a good idea, but he's currently at home, so... Paula instead. Because the nobles have, outside of like law and uses, are all fucked up for their bit of the summer that they can do so, because I guess nobles get their summer holidays. Man, that education system must be shit. Anyway, the fifth mystery is the sports club's grudge. Huh. That doesn't seem like much of a mystery there. Go and talk with Fidel and the fencing club. Figure that one out. Sixth mystery is the Crimson Devil of Lake Hell. It involves the pond, which means, of course, ideally we need to go and talk to Kenneth. He knows about that stuff. And the seventh mystery is the poltergeist in the upper class dormitory. Belle has very little information about this, almost like as if she can't enter the upper class dormitory due to being a filthy commoner. So we'll have to do some investigations by asking people around there. Basically, by doing all this, it will give you the prompts necessary to be able to go and ask all the people that you need to go and look for. And that's how this side quest works. It is just a long-winded go around and talk to people, them up. So we've got over there, right next to the gymnasium itself, the school, the academy, the riding club over there. There's quite a few. We're not doing them in numbered order. I'm just going to the library first because that's the nearest. Press the one button. Thomas is over there. Okay. Thomas, of course, is willing to be asked a question. So the mystery is disproven, because if there was such a tome, Thomas would have known about it. No, I know that's not foreshadowing of anything. That's just straight up just a case of this tome doesn't exist, as far as I'm aware. Anywho, into the school itself, into the main building, we've got to head up to the second floor. Now, the wind orchestra are currently in the chapel over in Trista itself, so we can't just waltz on in there. But the art room does still contain Clara, who has been busy still chipping away at that bunch of stone, making a horse. Yay! Turns out those aren't tears, just condensation. God damn you, science! You'll rue the day that you ruined such a strange mystery. Ah, well. We'll have to make do with what we've got, I guess. And who's next up? Let's go to the riding club. So, last time I referenced the beginning part of Kingdom Hearts 2 with Twilight Towns as mysteries. This is very much like that in the sense of none of these are true. This is all just rumours that have occurred over the years. Like, the whole grave stuff is also not true. It's just not. None of it is. They just can't be. Like, this is what happens. Rumours always occur. Sometimes when you happen to look on, like, Ask Reddit threads, are like, oh, what about these things? And it's like, some of these people are, some of these, certain stuff from, like, schools and whatnot, just because it's like, oh, this person was always thought to be, like, the drug addict or something. It's like, oh, they did catch them for using drugs. That means it was true. And it doesn't mean it was true during their school days. It's just rumour mongering and all that. As you're heading over here, at the moment, it would appear that Fifi's managed to clone herself. Huh. Well, actually, no. Well, no. Of course, Adele immediately sees through this, and Lynn is now going to have to force to be in the gardening club for a bit. Ah, well. Kenneth! Of course, he would have seen a fish like that, so obviously, it's not well. And that is our school portion of the mysteries done. We now need to go back to Trista for our other ones. which the chapel and Lovecraft Storms. I should have chosen one of those locations, but hey, we do what we must. Within the chapel, this mystery might be a lot more recent than you'd think, because Hebel has recently broken his arm. Which is an unfortunate situation. The ghost was indeed him. Son of a bitch moment. But ah well. The Wind Orchestra are putting on a small little concert inside the chapel, which is great. Good work there on them. You can even have value by listening in on it all. We asked the maid over here about the whole thing. Turns out, probably just being clumsy. And that's all. Ooh, pardon me. That's all the mysteries. Yeah, yay! This was a massive waste of time. Damn you, Beryl! I'll be saying that again in the future. Seriously, what the fuck is she? Anywho's, I'm saying that a lot now. What next? I'm on Z. Whatever. Point being, we're going to Beryl and just going, yep, no, none of these are true. We still get our reward for, you know, doing the whole investigating thing, but not anything else out of it. Shame, but whatever. Now for side-by-side car. We're adding a sidecar to the motorbike. Yay! Toa has also been roped into doing this. So that means Wing gets to have a nice little adventure with Toa. Yay! I like that. Woo. Excellent bonding time. This is also, if you want the AP, you need to pay attention to what's being said, because it's not as simple as just, oh, there's just the sidecar added. Aspects to that. For science purposes, well, for testing purposes, Angelica can't ride. So anyway, the main changes are, of course, in the weight and the centre of gravity, now that there's a sidecar there, causing things to be different. It will end up veering in the direction it's accelerating, so you have to it'll veer off in the opposite direction and slow down. Turn it slightly right, slightly to the left when disengaging. It's going to be harder to slow down, hit brakes earlier. It's quite simple, but you know. And anyways, it's a go time. So of course, first things first, we need to, since it will veer to the left, we need to pick the white. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, right then. A bike ride is always nice to have. Handled differently, and of course the other difference is, damn it, Ween, is of course Toa is here now as well. Ween, we get it, she's a turbo. Anyway, switching gears, we have to turn it slightly to the right, I believe. Oop. No, I did it wrong. No. Okay, so I was slightly dumb. It was slightly to the left. I got my directions wrong. Okay, well, since direction aside... shit. Well, I'm not aiming to get all the AP possible. The adventure is almost done, sadly. But now we have to break earlier than usual. Due to the extra weight. Otherwise... you were definitely going a further distance, or potentially even further than before. Woo! And so, because of these 2 instances of Ween riding this bike, he is now proficient in riding bikes. I'm not joking. So it was great help, considering this is the month where she goes off to Crossbell. And she is actually there, in Trails to Assure. During the whole trade conference stuff. Fun fact. So it is worth playing those games again, or for the first time, depending on where you live, whether you've been playing it at all or not. Anywho, after you've done Side by Side Card and the optional 4-7 mystery shenanigans stuff, Sarah has learned from last month that you boys got to swim more. How dare ye? And all that. Anywho, while we're here, we can talk to Toa, and she does a good work on that computer, I guess. Anyway, George is fully available to just do whatever you want with the slots here. We do want to actually maybe open up some more of these, more on the people who are actually going to Le Grand, because that's the next place we're going, which is a Laura, Emma, Eustace, Gaius, and Miriam adventure for us. So, let's get the fire slot open. We should, first things first, let's see, are there any ones that would normally be locked anyway that we haven't opened? These two already start fully open, so we might as well get some of these guys open, because otherwise we are sabotaging ourselves if we don't. Well, there we go. I'll have to double check what slots they are later. Well, maybe soon, not actually. Are there any quartzes actually? While we're here, what quartzes are there that I haven't got my hands on? Yeah, because I've used up all my water stuff. So, an additional attack 2 is always good to have. I think so. And fade 2 would also be good to just be able to put on someone. Let's get a cast 2. I think I want to put that on. Oh, cost cassette. Damn it, we don't have to. Mine too. We do have a million for a good while. The arts that she does get to use will now be more powerful. Anyways, to the faculty office. Because damn that Sarah. And damn you, Twitch, potentially. I don't want to be banned, please. I don't want to go to that wretched hive of scum and villainy known as Kick. Seriously, how does anyone look at it and go, yeah, no, this seems fine. No, this stream platform seems fine. Let's ignore all of that not so savoury gambling getting outright promoted on the front page. But hey, you know, I'm talking to Heinrich like a dum-dum. Please ignore me. I was distracted. So, it's the person we're meant to be talking to for this. Despite an offer to just go into town for whatever reason, my heart has basically stated the special training. Yes, training. Definitely not just tearing all the boys' muscles asunder and just making them be all sore for several days. Definitely not that. So now Sarah wants Ween to teach all the girls this. Give him my quote, never got this. Quo never got this training. Because he wasn't part of Class 7. So, fuck you, Quo. In particular, to be fair. This does mean that Ween gets to see all the girls in swimsuits and all the other boys can go and fuck off. It's kind of a little unfair, to be honest, but nah, this is Sarah's strategy. Conveniently, they're all lined up in breast size, and I'm sad that I've said that. William and Fee are here. They are 100% minors, so I'm going to be as straight-faced as possible. Let's get through this. Of course, Alyssa doesn't want Ween to be perving on them. This would be bad. You can choose who you want to compete against. Similar with the boys, this will give you link experience. Who on the list should I go for? It doesn't really matter. Let's go to William. Fuck it. So once again, you'll be having to do the swimming stuff. Remember that it is on PC for whatever reason. It is of E and the right mouse button. I still don't get that, but whatever. I gotta miss. Oh god, I'm missing all horribly now. No, I still won. We did it, we won. Yay, we can get out of here as quickly as possible. Because seriously, why do we need to do this? Of course, Million would use Slammy. That would be cheating though, so boo on that one. And now, of course, we get the explanation of just how it was just a continuous back and forth. Except, however, no. A suggestion attack occurs. And Ween, of course, off screen, potentially may have touched them in places that were a bit inappropriate a few times, potentially. Accidentally, of course, although this could be, of course, Ween's plan to get them all into the Ween singularity. Seriously, COD still 4, you can fuck right off. Anyways, someone gives us a serum capsule. If you have DLC for Cold Steel, you would have 30 of these by default at the start of the game. I don't have this DLC on here. I do on PlayStation, but we'll leave it at that. This is an awesome item because it cures KO, restores all your health. It doesn't do anything for your EP, so fuck right off now and trying to restore your healers. But also gives you 200 CP. So that means if the enemy's beaten, but it looks like all's lost, you can just use this 200 CP. One of the S breaks that are just room wide, so regardless of where they're downed, it doesn't matter, and win the battle potentially. Of course, we'll be saving this for a tough moment. I hopefully don't have to use it in Boa, but you never know, you may have to. Anywho, now it's time to just hang out with people, just so I get that link experience, I guess. At this point with Crow, you will be able to see the link experience. I should actually show this. So with Crow, you actually do get to see the link experience now. If you've done any of his hangouts, Bond Defense beforehand. Obviously, he'll still be a little lower than the rest of Class 7, even Milliam. Milliam should be the one that's at the lowest amount by default out of these members, because yeah, you don't have several chapters with Crow and Milliam actively in the class, so it's a fair enough logic, to be fair. Now, so it would be only fair that we hang out with them this month. Besides, I know what I'm doing. I say as convincingly as possible, I do not want to screw up the whole festival stuff, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to say it doesn't matter because when Weathery comes out, I'm going to be having no save data for any of this shit. Anyways, Crow needs help moving his stuff. Thankfully, he already actually did get some help, so we don't actually have to do as much. And I just put my fucking inside of my mouth. I'm going to hold my cheek for a bit so I don't accidentally do it again. Also, Crow does have a poster of someone in a swimsuit. Please, Twitch, don't hurt me. And so things get moved now in the dormitory, which is a perfect way to transition all the way over to Milliam. Yay. Nope, that's the wrong way around. It's this. Nope, that's Law's. No, that I was actually on the correct way round. Fuck. 306. Miriam's deciding to be in. This is apparently good casual wear for her now. I guess. Ween's worried that this will be a bad thing, but hey, you know, whatever. So Ween takes Miriam shopping for clothing. Yay! Well, shopping in general, but we go to the boutique, so it's clothes shopping. It's just the kids section. Tee hee hee. The optimism of Miriam having to grow into some of that stuff. Yeah, good luck on that one. Some of these accessories are supposedly cute, and Lemmy could also wear one of these. Yeah, I agree. Lemmy should be accessorizable. Give me that Falcom, you pieces of shit. Miriam decides that she wants to try on a see-through camisole. Fuck's sake, Miriam! Why? You are a child. Of course, though, this is clearly intended to tease Ween. Considering Ween's reaction is not that much of a overreaction, in my opinion, yes, that does mean that images are potentially flowing through the mind. Oh, we don't need to be imaginary, we just need to go on to Pixiv. Seriously, how is that site not closed down? Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Because clearly that was a dumb idea by Miriam. Anyways, so, phew, we're saved. Oh yeah, Miriam's room. Full of a whole bunch of plushies. I believe this is a Yeast character. I don't know, I haven't really played any Yeast games. And of course there's Mishy's about and all that, because we must all bow down to our Lord and Saviour, Mishy! And Mishette, the patron sister, of course. Of course, that evil Sidda, evil Mishy. Ugh, can't trust him. Never trust him. He's evil after all. And evil people can't be trusted, you know, even if they're right about anything that... Even if they're right that what they're doing would actually be a better way to save the world than what the good guys are doing. Anyways, who else should I hang out with? Ooh, let's, you know what, he's pulling on his feet a lot. Let's go and listen to the Wind Orchestra. Which you do by talking to Elliot. We don't actually listen to the Wind Orchestra fully, we just listen to Elliot practice a bit. Which is fair enough. And then we listen to the Wind Orchestra. Huh, I just think level 4 with Elliot. Do I dance with... Will I be dancing with Elliot then? Leave your predictions in the comments. YouTube folks. Seriously, YouTube folks. Comment, damn it! I see the view count go up and it ain't me trying to joke myself off. Now, if that was a way to jerk oneself off, that would be a very impressive feat. It's not. It's a fucking dumb idea, but you know. Wait, where am I going? Oh yeah, this way. Let's see what's happening with the lacrosse club. Seeing as I don't remember this month. So Ferris wants to do a whole bunch of competition stuff, hence why she's still here, I guess. And Alyssa wins. Ding ding ding. It was so one-sided you could call it Forbidden Door. That's why AEW fans, I'm going to keep at it. Why the... Seriously. Seriously, how does one do a title match that is defined by what its division is, and have someone who would never be in that division, ever, if they were in the actual company? Like you don't do that! But hey, I can brag on a show that I don't actually bother watching aside. We're done with all the side things. Now let's actually go and do the actual combat of the game for this part of it. To the schoolhouse. And yes, for this schoolhouse chapter, we do need to take Quartz and Milliam, which is not a downside at all, in fact. I love the idea of being able to take Quartz and Milliam. They're two really good party members. Why would I not want them? They're great. Yes, I do think the normal landing of Cold Steel 4 is the best ending, why do you ask? But so yeah, anyway, you have someone that can smash the pillars wholeheartedly, so you don't need to think about taking Laura if you don't really want to. Now, of course, for purposes of being able to heal, we'll take Elliot, and since we're going to the Gram, we're definitely going to be using Laura, and we're definitely going to probably be using Useless throughout it. So let's just take those two with us, just because we have to pick people. I don't plan on swapping, so... And so, for our 5th trip, we get to see the tactics screen, and oh god, I'm doing this to myself again. Let's just do that. Actually, no, let's do that, and let's link up. Oh, I could do that, I guess. Or I could do Crow and William. The new guys versus Link, and then 2 of the vets. At this point, considering Reed and Elliot have been through. We're almost at the bottom. Finally. The schoolhouse. Some of these floors, I'm not. You know what? I like the fact that there's this loop of you do stuff around Trista, then you go to the schoolhouse, you have a floor. Some of them aren't as good as they could be, but it is a continuous dungeon that you're always going back to. I do like that. It reminds me of Persona 3, a really good game. So, and Memento is in Persona 5 as well. In fact, just Persona in general then, by that logic. So, you know, but... And then you do the practical exam, and then you go to the field study. It's a nice loop of gameplay, and it's why I like God Steel 1 and 3 over 2 and 4, because there's points in those games where you really are just running around aimlessly for a bit. Milliam is excited, and why would you not be as excited? I've never been so excited before, except for that one time I tried to quote fucking MLP. That, by the way, that quote is fucking impossible if you can't speak fast. It just isn't doable. I will refuse to actually try and do it seriously. Because I can't. Well, Crow admires that beautiful roundness of that monster-infested chest. Seriously, Crow, you really need to stay away from those ones. You never know what's in them. There are more enemies about, like these poly jellies, and we are within the floors that have the higher elements. These poly jellies, for example, they're weak to Mirage. They're not weak at all to the normal elements, so good luck on that. So good on that, you don't have any fucking Mirage users. But you know, it's just a group of enemies, you know. Crow! We get to still use Freezing Pillar and Rapid Volley as of before, and Milliam has the same moveset as she had during the North Highlands chapter, so they fit back in, they fit right back in like a glove, as they should. As I love it. Maybe I should have attacked the one that's not sleeping. Well, no, not sleeping. It's the one that's not frozen. But
is everybody okay?
Cannon reaches level 4. Tyrrell. Oh, I forgot. I have cannon on Laura. she is essentially... Okay, so she's got Till. Now that's useful actually, because anyone having Till's not a bad thing, because that's a good HP thing if you don't have Surfer Green yet. This monster chest has us some Frostbiters. They are weak to wind, more specifically out of all things. And also they're walks, so keep that in mind. It's that Podry over there. That's getting its time next. Might as well see if I can sleep it. When Crow uses freezing bullet, he's like, freeze! Get it? It's like, yeah, we get it, Crow. Bravo. Yeah, freeze. Yeah. What? Just imagine though, Crow just going, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. And it's just like, oh god, no, please, no. I don't think about it. Someone should really request the VA to do that, actually. Nah, that. Ponderance aside, Yggdrasil is a rare quartz. No, master quartz, oh thank goodness. But we'll give that to Miriam, so that's now a more powerful Earth art. So this floor carries on. I think this is either the first floor or this is not. No, it's not the first floor that does this. But we've got the switch things again, so we got one around. There we go. Double advantage. We'll take it. No, I think I've forgotten to equip accessories. Specifically on the likes of Prime Million. Kinda need to do that. Bit silly that I haven't. But we'll get round to it. Tons of quits, but at no point are they quits that I can utilise. Shame. We kind of want to get another rush going, but there 42. There's the chest here, which is just a bunch of Sepith. And then we flip the switch, change it to the blue bridges being active. And before we carry on, let us give Miriam, let's have Miriam prevent fate on her. And there's auto CP up. And with Crow, let's go middle of Figure because he's quite useful on both of those. And we can Gladiator Headband, give him more, just more CP in general whenever he does stuff that would generate it. Actually, you know what? I have a fit. Ooh, let's just print it. You know what? I have a feeling this thing here, assuming it doesn't run away to. I'm an idiot. I was going to see if I could just strike them. And now I'm just a dum-dum. The accessory I put on Miriam is an auto CP up. It will each turn give about 2-3 CP to whoever you have it equipped on. Obviously there's a stronger form that you can get later on that does more so. This just means that you'll always get CP. While the one I gave to Crow just means that there's just more overall is gotten. It's very simple logic. Understand. Also means I get more usage of Buster Arm. Yeah. Rock Eruption. Just obliterating Elliot in the process, but. It's got like no health. God damn it, game. Right, next time we'll actually probably hit the enemy properly, I hope. Yeah, okay, so a lot of these enemies are a lot more strikeable than other floors, so Million might be better to have out front, just as a suggestion. You don't need to take my advice, obviously, I'm just some twat on the other side of some other screen. It would be silly to heed all of my advice. I could say, it's time to invest in 3DSs. It's not time to invest in that. That system's dead. Nintendo hasn't been supporting it for years. But it'd still be dumb advice. Actually, which kind of 3DS capture card? Oh. Okay, that's annoying. I can get all of them. I should really maybe put one of those accessories on, just so that I have more CP, because he's actually quite good at just that general force felicitates it, and I can't have force equipped, so I'm biting my cheek, which is kind of an issue. Crow has gotten the ability Wild Card. He'll randomly get one of a couple of cards, and I hate to Final Fantasy this, but it's just as useful as Astrologian, I would say, in their card drawings. Really, I think they could, seriously, except actually no, it's better because Crow can draw death and it can kill. We got armor, for example, which defense ups a random ally. We got a defense up on Wing, which means, hey, he ain't gonna. In this battle, kind of not useful, kind of would have wanted death, or maybe fuel, something, just anything that would hit the enemy, not an ally, but yeah, we'll take what we can get. Million at level 42 gets Wired Beam, a AoE that lowers the strength by 25%. It's just a beam. Let me just fire the beam, and it's great. I love Million as a character. She's great. Which is why I hate what artists do to her. The internet is... I hate to say this, I'm the kind of guy that is able to sit for the Human Centipede films and then complains about art on the internet. I have a weird dichotomy with my head. And we're in area 2, which is annoying. There's 2 switches, one on each side, that you need to flip to get through this main central passage. But before that, there's also enemies and other chests if you want the chests. Let's scale. We change topics really quickly around here. Yeah, it's that whole FTC thing, hey? We could have had PS5 Minecraft. I'm salty about that. I don't even play Minecraft anymore. And I'm salty. Okay, there's the turtle there. The first switch, the switch on this side is literally right there, which is good news for me. I don't have to go far. Rock slash this time around. Ooh. Just click with my knuckles, I don't know. Let's just freezing bullet. It's freezing for this battle anyway, consistently wise. Unless the enemy's immune to freeze, then obviously it's not so useful. Vibing. 30 CP for this. But it's a beam of fire and it's great. I like it. It's good. Good. So recently, aka in the time between last time I streamed, there was a lot more warmer days, and you wonder why I don't stream. I'll make the commitment on my very. When it comes out, I'll probably do a launch day stream. I just stream for as long as I feel like. Hopefully that means a long time, because when I say I feel like streaming, that usually means an hour or 2 tops. That's not as long as you'd think. That's for sure. Oh wait, there's a chest over there. And it's a bad one. Well. Get as many enemies as possible. E. It only goes for 2 at the mid while. You fuckers. Oh yeah, it's these things. It gets to go immediately.
My turn. Here I go.
I think I may have damaged the inside of my mouth.
My turn.
Kind of bit on it. I don't get why I do that sometimes, where it just happens and it's like. Anyway, we hit level 42 with Freem. We're not getting anything else with Freem for a while because the next thing he gets is not now, and that's for sure. We got Gale, and that's all that matters. And R slash still, so we sell R slash
Treasure chest.
See now, users has the right dichotomy when it comes to chests. Quote: you want ones that are non-threatening. But maybe the danger is exciting. Maybe it entices. Maybe it allows for more of a experience. Your pandy dandy red and brown chests, they're safe. They just give you something. There's no challenge in it. There's no danger. Whatever this makes you think of me, I don't care. It's just my thought process when it comes to chests. They're still alive. Damn it, Lammy, you're meant to kill them. Nah. Well, at least we get Zero out Crystal Flood. I always love doing that. Just murder.
Okay, safe for now.
Grab the defense free and carry on heading on this way. The other switch is here. So yeah, this floor not the worst. I've just had past instances of mucking up. No Crystal Flood.
My turn.
And then just make sure that enemies are definitely in the thing. Oh, I could just kill one of them straight up. No, that's not one. That's just. Well, that way you do the killing. One survived. There's always one.
Is everybody okay?
And now there's none. Ain't that lovely? Anyway, we flip this switch and we lower the thing so we can go into the next area. Is the next area the depths? I forget. It is the depths. Yay! We're almost done. Let's head back to where we were.
Enemies ahead. My turn.
Damn you! I don't want to do this fight. Fuck off.
My turn. Let's get going.
Yes, I ran from a battle, so what? I don't want to fight it. Laziness. Oh yeah, this floor doesn't actually require striking. Huh. I always thought that was at least one bit. I'm thinking of the next. I'm thinking of floor 6. I keep thinking of the wrong floors, I swear. Anywho's, we made it to this bit, which allows us to rest. It allows us to save before we go into a fight that we may die in. Yay. It's no certificate. We'll at least state that. We'll at least state the obvious. It's not the certificate. Kinda wish I did have the DLC, because then I'd put Miriam in her casual outfit, because I like that outfit. It's a good outfit. Nah, instead we're just gonna fight Usurta. I think it's Usurta. It might be a different name. It has icy moves that can cause freeze. If you didn't bring freeze accessories, that's on you. Yeah, it's an inserter. It's an opposite of inserter, obviously. This thing is immune to fire and water. Ho! You thought you could get away with that idea. You don't know. Space is actually more ideal, but you can also use any of the other elements as long as you're not using those. Also, it has also you can blind it. Fun fact. Crow is frozen today, and that's kind of unfortunate. Which means I'm gonna Holy Song instead, and hope that the boss doesn't do anything shenanigan that to me. No, it's ice missiling again. Millium's now frozen. That's always a fun time, but at least I can now do stuff with Crow. Oh god, that did nothing. We need to actually fucking hit this boss. Crow did nothing.
Listen to my song of healing. Thanks. Here we go.
My turn. Get up.
Oh, that's long.
Too easy.
Okay, we've... I don't know, I've got freeze accessories. Oh god. Fuck you, you're not getting the quit.
Yeah, you're done.
Let's get cost waving, because I think we've made a horrible mistake. We've made a horrible mistake! I'm going to have to retreat. Oh no! Oh god. Next time I'm going to off stream go back and get me some freeze resists just so that I have a better chance. Maybe I'll also see if there's any improvements to the equipment that people have, because good lord, I'm doing shit all damage to it. I kind of just want to stop streaming as well now, so this is kind of perfect in a way. Hope you enjoy on the YouTubes. I'll see you next time.